Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. We start our day with the name of Allah Almighty, who is the most gracious and the most merciful. Dear students, you have to remember the only way to learn mathematics is to do mathematics. अगर आप मैथ्स को सीखना चाहते हैं, then you have to do it. You have to make practice for learning mathematics. 9th class. In the previous lecture, we have started unit number 2, which is named as real and complex numbers. As we have studied that the numbers that can be found on a number line are called real numbers. These numbers may be natural numbers, whole numbers, integers. Any number that we can see on a number line is called a real number. In other words, we can say that real numbers are the combination of rational and irrational numbers. First of all, we will discuss rational numbers. These are the numbers that can be expressed in the form of a fraction. The fraction here is p over q, where p is considered as numerator and q is taken as denominator. It has two conditions. First condition is that both these numbers p and q belongs to integer number, where the alphabet z represents integer numbers, and second condition is that the denominator q should not be 0. If both these conditions are satisfied, then we can say that the given number is a rational number. Now I will explain irrational numbers. These are the numbers that cannot be put in the form of p over q, where p is considered as numerator and q is denominator, and both these numbers must belongs to z and q not equal to 0. कोई भी ऐसे दो नंबर्स जिन्हें हम फ्रैक्शन की फॉर्म में राइट नहीं कर सकते, these are called irrational numbers. Two conditions are here. Both these numbers p and q must belong to integers and denominator should not be 0. Here we will solve exercise 2.1. In the first question we have to identify which of the following are rational and irrational numbers. इस क्वेश्चन में हमने ये डिस्कस करना है कि गिवन नंबर्स रैशनल हैं या इरेशनल हैं. फर्स्ट नंबर इज √3. √3 is an irrational number because it will give us non-terminating digits in its decimal part. That's why this is called irrational number. Next is 1/6. 1/6 is a rational number because this number can be written in the form of a fraction and it will give us finite number of digits in its decimal part. And next is pi. This is the most common example of irrational number whose value is equal to 22/7, which will give us infinite number of digits in its decimal part. That's why this is called irrational number. And next is 15/2. This is a rational number because we can write it in the form of a fraction and it will give us a finite number of digits in its decimal part. 7.25. This is also a rational number because there are only 2 digits in its decimal part, and we can also say that finite numbers are in its decimal part. That's why this is a rational number. And next is √29. This is an irrational number because it will give us non-terminating digits in its decimal part. That's why √29 is an irrational number. Next is question number 3. Which of the following statements are true and which are false? इस क्वेश्चन में हमने ये डिस्कस करना है कि गिवन स्टेटमेंट्स ट्रू हैं या फॉल्स. First one is 2/3 is an irrational number. This is a false statement because 2/3 is a rational number. जब हम 2 और 3 को डिवाइड करेंगे, then it will give us finite number of digits in its decimal part. That's why 2/3 is a rational number. Next is pi is an irrational number. This is a true statement because we have studied that pi is the most common example of irrational number and it will give us non-terminating digits in its decimal part. That's why pi is an irrational number. 1/9 is a terminating fraction. दिस इज़ अ फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट क्योंकि जब हम 1 और 9 को डिवाइड करेंगे तो डेसिमल पार्ट में नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग डिजिट्स आएंगे जो ख़त्म नहीं होंगे. सो 1/9 इज़ नॉट अ टर्मिनेटिंग फ्रैक्शन. 3/5 इज़ अ टर्मिनेटिंग फ्रैक्शन. येस, दिस इज़ अ ट्रू स्टेटमेंट. जब हम 3 और 5 को डिवाइड करेंगे तो ये कम्प्लीटली डिवाइड हो जाएंगे. दैट्स वाई दिस इज़ अ टर्मिनेटिंग. 4/5 इज़ अ रिकरिंग फ्रैक्शन. दिस इज़ अ फॉल्स स्टेटमेंट, क्योंकि जब हम 4 और 5 को डिवाइड करेंगे तो सेम नंबर ऑफ डिजिट्स रिपीट नहीं होंगे डेसिमल पार्ट में. Here is question number 4. Represent the following numbers on a number line. इस क्वेश्चन में हमें कुछ नंबर्स दिए जाएंगे. We have to show these numbers on a number line. First number is 2/3. First of all, we have to divide both these numbers, which will give us 0.667. इन नंबर्स को डिवाइड करने से हमें ये आइडिया हो गया कि ये नंबर कहाँ पे लाई करेगा. The number 2/3 lies between 0 and 1. Now we will draw a number line. We will take numbers from -2 to 2 on this number line, and we have to divide the unit length between 0 and 1 because the given number lies between 0 and 1. Now we have to check the denominator of the given fraction. You can see the denominator is 3. That's why we will write 3/3 in place of 1 because 3/3 is also equal to 1. And now we have to check that where the given number lies. As you can see that the given number is 2/3, which comes before 3/3. That's why we will write 2/3 before 3/3. In this way we can show a number on a number line. Next number is -4/5. सबसे पहले हम इन दोनों नंबर्स को डिवाइड करेंगे विच विल गिव अस -0.8. इनको डिवाइड करने से हमें ये आइडिया हो गया कि गिवन फ्रैक्शन नेगेटिव साइड पे लाई करेगा between 0 and -1. Now we have to check the denominator of the given fraction. The denominator is 5. That's why in place of -1 we can write -5/5. Now we have to check that where the given fraction -4/5 lies. As we know that -4/5 comes after -5/5. That's why we will write -4/5 after the number -5/5. Or we can also say that it lies between -1 and 0. Next is question number 6. Express the following recurring decimals as the rational number p over q, where p, q are integers and q not equal to 0. इस क्वेश्चन में हमें कुछ रिकरिंग डेसिमल्स दिए जाएंगे. हमने इन डेसिमल्स को कन्वर्ट करना है रैशनल नंबर में इन द फॉर्म ऑफ p over q, where p and q both must be integers and q should never be 0. First number is given as 0.5 bar. 5 bar means that 5 is repeated again and again in the decimal part. So we suppose that x equal to 0.5 bar. We can write it as x equal to 0.555 up to so on. Here 5 is repeated again and again. Only one digit 5 is being repeated. So multiply 10 on both sides. यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक डिजिट बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है, वो है 5. इसलिए हम इस इक्वेशन को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. अगर 2 नंबर्स बार बार रिपीट हों तो फिर हम इस इक्वेशन को 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. इसी तरह अगर 3 नंबर्स बार बार रिपीट हों तो फिर इक्वेशन को हम 1000 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. हम 10 एक्सटेंड करते जाएंगे. लेकिन यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक नंबर बार बार रिपीट हो रहा है, इसलिए हम इस इक्वेशन को 10 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. We can write it as 10x equal to 10 multiply 0.555 up to so on, which will give us 10x equal to 5.5555 up to so on. Now subtract equation number 1 from equation number 2, which will give us 9x equal to 5. Dividing both sides by 9, we get x equal to 5/9. Or we can also say that 0.5 bar equal to 5/9. हमने यहाँ पे x की वैल्यू लिख दी 0.5 बार. इस तरह हमने कन्वर्ट कर दिया रिकरिंग डेसिमल को फ्रैक्शन की फॉर्म में. Here 0.5 बार is रिकरिंग डेसिमल and 5/9 is a fractional form. Next is 0.13 bar. We have to convert this recurring decimal into rational number in the form of p over q. Here 13 bar means that the number 13 is repeated again and again in the decimal part. Firstly, we suppose that x equal to 0.13 bar. We can write it as x equal to 0.13131313 up to so on. This is our first equation. इस इक्वेशन में टू नंबर्स 1 3 बार बार रिपीट हो रहे हैं डेसिमल पार्ट में, इसलिए हम इस इक्वेशन को 100 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. टू डिजिट्स 1 3 आर बीइंग रिपीटेड, सो मल्टीप्लाई 100 ऑन बोथ साइड्स. फॉर दिस वी कैन राइट 100x इक्वल टू 100 इंटू 0.13131313 up to so on, which will give us 100x equal to 13.13131313 up to so on. Now we have to subtract equation number 1 from equation number 2, which is equal to 99x equal to 13. Now by dividing both sides by 99 we get x equal to 13 over 99. यहाँ हमने x की वैल्यू पुट करनी है जो हमने सपोज किया था, x इक्वल टू 0.13 बार विच इज़ इक्वल टू 13 over 99. तो हमने प्रूव कर दिया कि रिकरिंग डेसिमल 0.13 बार इक्वल है 13 over 99 के, विच इज़ a rational number in the form of p over q. Here the value of p is 13 and q is 99. In this way we can convert recurring number into a rational number in the form of p over q. Now you have to solve these questions and you have to give your best. Thanks to all of you for your cooperation. Allah Hafiz.